Are you struggling to get stars and dress to impress because voting is unfair? Don't worry, I'll help you out with some tips and tricks on how to get more stars fast and easy. As of right now, I currently have 29,000 stars in game, and I know it might not be a lot compared to the higher ranks, but it's better than nothing. There are actually a couple different ways to get lots of stars super fast and easy without trying too hard, and the best part of this is that you don't need Discord. That's right, no Discord is needed, so if you're just like me and don't have it or don't want to download it, this video was made perfectly for you. Starting off with the first tip, we have the farming servers solution. The first thing you want to do is go onto Roblox on your device and then click on the More button. Then go to the Communities button and click on it. After, if it directs you to something like this, click on More Communities. Once you are at this page, search up DTI Farming or Dress to Impress Farming in the search bar. After, a whole bunch of groups will pop up and you can choose which one you'd like to use for farming. I'd suggest using a group with lots of members so you know it's legitimate. I'll click on a random group for you to see. Before joining any farming server, check out their group and their description. They may have some rules you need to check before playing. For this group, they have very simple rules which are super easy to follow. Make sure you are following the rules or you may be kicked out of the experience. Down here are links you can click on to join 1 out of 5 of their farming servers. Now, some groups have different layouts for their rules and descriptions, so let's click onto this one to show you. As you can see, they don't have much of a description, but if we go down a bit, they have their rules and different links for their farming servers. These servers are open 24/7, and of course, the rules are easy, and these are all the farming servers. Something cool about this group is that they also have a fair voting servers. If you want to join and play fairly, then you can join these servers.
But how do I know if the links are legit? I'm scared to click on links because of scammers and hackers. Should I still click on it?
Being unsure is okay because protecting your Roblox account is the #1 priority. If you are unsure if a link is legit or not, don't click on it with your main account. Use an alternate account. When you click on it, you'll be directed to the Roblox login page. Now, because you're unsure, don't put in your main account's information. Use or make an alternate account to double check if the link is legitimate. Alright, so I'll be making an alternate account right now to double check if the link is legitimate for you, so if anything wrong happens, it'll only affect this account and not my main. After signing up, this will pop up on your screen if you're playing on PC, and you're going to want to click open so you can play in the farming server. You'll know if the link you clicked on was legitimate if you get directed to the official DTI game on your screen. There's only one downside of this, which is waiting in the queue line to get into the game, as many players are trying to get into the farming server. And now we're finally inside of the farming server. This is my first time being in a farming server, and as you can see, not many players are actually dressing up. They're either standing still or collecting cash. You don't necessarily have to try it all or put any effort into your outfit, since you're in a farming server and everyone will be voting 5 stars for you regardless, so it's okay to look bad. Remember, if you ever plan to go AFK in the farming server for using the washroom, or doing chores, homework, etc., make sure you're doing it when it's not voting time because you could get kicked out of the experience. Another tip I can give you is try joining farming servers or even normal servers with very little time left in the round, since you can get stars so much quicker. If you have trouble getting into a farming server, you could just go into the regular servers and ask people if they'd like to turn it into a farming server so everyone can get stars. You can also play in a private server with friends or alternate accounts to gain stars as well. But of course, if you only have 5 players in the private server, you won't be earning as much stars compared to a full server. Oh, if you really want to play in a private server for farming, get lots of friends or alternate accounts in there so you can get 60 stars each round. If you don't like using farming servers and want to play in a regular server, The key to winning and getting lots of stars is to compliment players and dress the best in the server. Complimenting players gives you a slightly higher chance of getting more stars because you're showing an act of kindness. Also, this is a great technique in making new friends to play DTI with you. And if you don't have friends that play DTI, try playing with an alternate account with old devices in your household. If there are devices laying around somewhere not being used, take the opportunity and download Roblox and create an alternate account so you can earn an extra 5 stars for each account made. You can also download an auto clicker as well if you plan to not be around your device when you're inside of a farming server, so you'll still be able to vote for players without having to be there. And if you really want, if you're playing on PC and plan to leave yourself in the farming server overnight, you can put something heavy on your spacebar so you won't be kicked out for being idle. And after every round, everyone should be getting 60 stars in a full server. However, the people in my server were arguing and didn't want to vote everyone 5 because they assumed some players were AFK, so sadly, nobody got 60. And here's another tip. Do not, and when I mean it, do not search for DTI farming servers on Google or Safari, as some websites may be scams or ran by hackers. Next up, we have the Style Showdown solution, but the best way to win is by cheating. If you didn't know, you can earn 100 stars and 200 cash for every round you win in Style Showdown, and the best way to secure the win is to play with friends or alternate accounts. Now, this method isn't necessarily the best method in earning stars, since it takes up way too much time and you don't know when you might be eliminated if you're just playing solo, so that is why it's suggested that you play with friends or even better alternate accounts. If you only have one alternate account playing with you, make sure it finds and collects an immunity idol if you aren't going to dress it up, because your alternate account has a higher chance of getting voted out than you. However, if your alternate account gets voted out, it's okay. Leave your account in there so it can be part of the jury and vote for you to win. And if you have multiple alternate accounts, it's also okay if they get voted out as well, since you'll get many more votes in the finale round. If you're playing with friends only, you could all take turns getting 100 stars each round, so everyone gets a chance to get the huge amount of stars. However, I think playing with alternate accounts is better since you don't have to bother someone's schedule. And if you don't have any friends or they aren't online at the moment when you want to farm, you could always playing with family members like siblings or cousins. And if you don't know how the immunity idol looks, it looks just like this. You can find it in random locations in this map or in the lobby map. And you're only allowed one immunity idol on you, so if you pick one up and don't use it and see another immunity idol in the map, you aren't allowed to take it. Also, use the immunity idol wisely. Don't waste it when you know you're safe. Use it when you're on the edge and when your alternate account is voted out, so you can secure a spot in the finale round. Also, the key to winning in Style Showdown is to compliment players regularly, as many people love hearing compliments on their outfits, and that'll help boost you to get votes from other players. If you're playing solo and struggling with teamers and want to secure a spot in the finale round, the only thing you can really do is pay attention to who they vote for when vote revealed is shown. If you can remember who's voting for who, then you can avoid voting for their friends so they won't be able to secure a spot in the finale round. However, if their friend gets voted out and stays in the jury, then there's really nothing you can do to win the 100 stars. Also, if you end up doing pose sync, try your best to get a lot of perfects by practicing, since it will allow you to go into the finale round. And that is all for today's video on how to get stars super fast and easy and dress to impress. Hopefully the tips provided in the video help you rank up faster in game. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.